Okay, so we will be starting the topic simultaneous equations. Let us start with the very basic questions. I'm starting with exercise 2.1 and question number 1. So it's given 2x plus y is equals to 5, and another equation is x plus 2y is equals to 7. So we may call it equation number 1 and we may call it equation number 2. So first of all, listen, what are linear equations? Basically, linear equations are in the form of ax plus b is equals to 0. What does this linear means? Basically, on the graph, it will represent a straight line. That's why we call it the linear equation. Okay, हम इसको linear equation इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि on the graph it will show a straight line. That's why it is known as a linear equation. A linear equation has x power 1. That's why it is called a linear equation. If the power of x is other than 1, then it is not called the linear equation, rather non-linear equation. Linear equation में x की power 1 होती है, अगर उसके अलावा कोई और power होगी तो हम उसको non-linear equation कहते हैं. अच्छा जी, देखो बेटा, हमारे पास क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के कई तरीके होते हैं. एक मेथड होता है जिसके अंदर हम कहते हैं सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड और एक होता है एलिमिनेशन मेथड. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल बी यूजिंग द सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड. वी कैन सॉल्व बाय एनी मेथड, सो आई विल टेल यू द बोथ मेथड्स. ओके, व्हाट इज the word substitute means? Substitute means replacing the values. So you can clearly see, if I take equation 1, from equation 1, if I look at the y, I can separate out the value of y. How? It should become y is equals to 5 minus 2x. Is there any problem in that? So now I have the value of y from equation 1. I have taken out the value of y from equation 1. So now I will put this y in equation 2. So what was equation 2? Equation 2 was x plus 2y equals to 7. So I will write, instead of y, the value of y, that is 5 minus 2x. So it should become x plus 10 minus 4x is equals to 7. So this should become minus 3x. 10 is added here, it will go there and it will be subtracted from 7. Now minus 3 divided by minus 3 becomes equals to 1. Is there any problem in that? Okay, so now we move on to the next part of the question. That is, we have only the value of x. We don't have the value of y till now. So that was supposed to be equation 3. So I can write, put x equals to 1 in equation 3. So what was equation 3? It was y is equals to 5 minus 2x. So it should become y is equals to 5 minus 2 into 1. So 5 minus 2 is basically 3. So now we have the value of x and y, so which we can write it in the ordered pair form. What is a ordered pair? What is an ordered pair? It is in the form of x comma y. Solution set means whatever the answers of the equation, we write it in the solution set. It's not right here in the book, but it is a method to show the answer. So I can write 1 comma 3. That means 1 is having a pair with 3, or rather I can say that the value of y3 is coming out when the value of x is 1. Is there any problem? Okay, now we move on to the elimination process. What is the elimination process. Elimination means that we have to cut off the single value. So when I take a look at equation number 1, I can see that x is basically 2 times here, that is 2x plus y is equals to 5. So I have two options. When I take a look at equation 2, it is x plus 2y is equals to 7. So I have two options. Either I can eliminate x, either I can eliminate y. To eliminate x, to eliminate x, the coefficients of x must be same. To eliminate y, the coefficients of y should be same. We can eliminate any of the variable. So let's say I want to eliminate x. So then x should be the same in both the equations. When we take a look at equation number 1, the coefficient of x is 2. But when we take a look at equation 2, there is no coefficient. That means the coefficient is 1. So we have to make the coefficients same. So how can we do that? If I multiply the equation 2 with 2, now it should become 2x plus 4y is equals to 14. Any problem in that? So what I have done, I have multiplied the equation 2 with the number 2. So you can look that x becomes 2x, 2y becomes 4y, 7 becomes 14. And why I have done this? Because I want x variable, the coefficient of x to be the same. Are you getting me? Okay. Now by subtracting, if I do subtraction here, so subtracting means that 2x to be subtracted from 2x, while 4y to be subtracted from y, it becomes minus 3y, and 14 to be subtracted from 5, it becomes minus 9. Any problem in that? While 2x has been cancelled with 2x. So what I am doing, I am subtracting the values. You can subtract the next equation from the previous equation. You can subtract the previous equation from the next equation. You can do anything about it. Any problem in that? You can either subtract y from 4y, or you can subtract 4y from y. Okay. So if I subtract 4y from y, it becomes minus 3y. If I subtract y from 4y, it becomes 3y. So the final results are the same. You can do subtraction in both the manners. Any problem? So now by dividing, y has become 3. Okay, now we have the value of y, and we can put this y anywhere. So I will write put y in equation 1. So what is the equation 1? It is 2x plus y is equals to 5. So by putting the value of y, 2x plus 3 is equals to 5. 3 should be subtracted there. Now 2 is multiplying here, it will go there and it will be divided. Now I have the value x equals to 1. So you can use any method to solve the simultaneous equations. Now the solution set is the same, so we can copy it from here. Our answer is the same. So you can see by using any method, the answer remains the same. Okay, now moving on to question number 6. So what is the question number 6 saying? It is saying that if x comma y is equals to p comma 3, is the solution to 3x plus 2y is equals to 6, x minus qy is equals to 2. We have to find out p and q. So इसके पीछे कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, जरा इस कॉन्सेप्ट को समझें. देखो बेटा, वॉट एवर द वैल्यू इज अ सोल्यूशन. तो हमें कहा गया है कि p, 3 is the solution to both of these equations. It means p, 3 is basically a point lying on both of these lines. So we have a value x equals to p and we have a value y is equals to 3. So we can put it in any of the equations. So I have marked the equation 1 and 2. What I will do, I will put x equals to p and y is equals to 3 in equation 1. So what was the equation 1? It was 3x plus 2y is equals to 6. So it becomes 3p plus 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Now it becomes 3p plus 6 is equals to 6. So 6 is here being added, it will go there and it will be subtracted. So it becomes 0. Now 0 divided by 3, 0 divided by something is basically 0. So now we have the value p is equals to 0. So basically now we have x comma y equals to 0 comma 3. So basically x comma y, that is p comma 3, was the solution to the given set of equations. So now we can put the value of x equals to 0 and y equals to 3 in equation 2 as well. So equation 2 was x minus qy is equals to 2. So by putting x equals to 0 and y is equals to 3, it becomes minus 3q is equals to 3. So q becomes minus 2 upon 3. Any problem in that? So by using the application Desmos, I have drawn the graphs of 2x plus y is equals to 5 and x plus 2y is equals to 7. Now you can clearly see the two lines that has been drawn on the graph. The red line shows 2x plus y is equals to 5 and the blue line shows x plus 2y is equals to 7. And you can verify from the answer we got that the answer was 1 comma 3. So basically x equals to 1 and y is equals to 3 were the answers of both of these equations. So in actual graph, basically 1 comma 3 is the intersection point of both these lines. Okay.